In this exciting new video, we delve into the major shake-up at Stellantis as the CEO is announced to be about to be replaced. Discover what this leadership change will mean for the future of the automotive giant, which is undergoing one of its most difficult times ever. Whether you're an automotive enthusiast, a Stellantis investor, or just curious about corporate leadership changes, this video covers everything you need to know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to find more insights into the automotive industry. Greetings, Titans. I'm Dave. This is Dave Takes It On. Well, regular viewers will know that I always get very confused about Stellantis. They have just such contradictory statements and ambitions and goals. And some of it is no surprise because it is a very disparate group of companies. It includes the like of Maserati and Fiat and Citroën and Ram in America. It's a huge spread. And trying to keep all of that under one umbrella and have a direction for the group must be incredibly difficult. Some of those groups don't want to get involved in EVs. Others are very, very big into getting involved in EVs. So it's a disparate group of companies. The CEO, this is Carlos Tavares, just keeps putting out these statements that always seem to contradict each other. It's as if when he's talking about one of the group, Fiat, for example, he gives his group overall impression headlines of what's going on. And then next day, he's in a different member of the group and he's giving a totally different story. So they've always confused me. And that goes more so now with the EU tariffs coming in very shortly for everything to do with China. And he's been arguing they should be banned because we're not ready in time. But he's also been arguing, yeah, we should embrace them. We should work with them because he's been negotiating a number of joint ventures. And the first of those with Leap Motors is about to come to fruition. And they should start now making Chinese EVs within the European Union under the Stellantis badge and thereby get around some of the tariffs, if not all of them. So I've never understood where he's going, but just recently they've announced he was on a 5-year contract that's coming to an end early next year. And although there's talk that they might reinstate him or vote him back in again, it's looking very unlikely that they will. Over in America, where they're dealing with a massive problem with Ram pickup trucks over there and Jeep, nobody wants them whatsoever. The dealers are absolutely overflowing with them, and yet Stellantis is just bumping up the prices all the time. So when they do actually get a sale, rare though they may be, they do actually make a fair bit of money from them. But the dealers over there have had enough. They want to see the back of him and they want to see some action which is going to help them. But unfortunately, there's not a lot they can do. They've all backed themselves into this. Well, we need to make more profit margin on every vehicle that we sell. So let's keep putting prices up. Let's load goodies into the cars so that they're better than bigger than everything than it was before. And we can make more money from it. Totally oblivious to the fact that the market's been pulled out from under them, that people just don't have the finance anymore. They don't have the credit. We've got inflation. We've got high interest rates. We've got utility bills and food bills are now at the highest they've been for a long time, meaning that the average buyer over in America just does not have the disposable income that he had 1, 2, or 5 years ago when all these models were being planned, designed, and built. It's a case of this is what we're doing. We're not going to change. The market will come back to us. And unfortunately, they are finding out, like a lot of others, that the market is not coming back to them. The market has already gone and they need to be looking at a different way of doing business in the short term to cope with the actuality that we have today. Well, Carlos Tavares, yeah, he's not going to make it, in my opinion. We're going to see possibly a breakup of the group. It is just too diverse when you've got the likes of Little Fiat and you've got Ram and Maserati. These are, you can't surely have one policy for all of these. So it's really just a group of individual legacy auto, all doing their own thing, but all calling themselves part of Stellantis. It's a relatively recent invention, and I've got a feeling that Stellantis itself won't survive. That doesn't mean the legacy auto companies won't survive. Fiat will, Ram probably will, Citroën probably will. These will all continue, but they will just lose the umbrella that was Stellantis. It does raise question about other CEOs as well. Jim Farley always got himself into a right mess with sales in America now starting to fall. Their core sales, their core customers, the pickup truck buyers seem to be deserting them. Their EV buyers have long since already deserted them. So Ford is finding itself in a little bit of no man's land at the moment. Don't know what to rely on, don't know what to do, lost a lot of money with this, lost a lot of money with that, should be doing this. His job must now also be on the line. And of course, there's Mary Barra, head of General Motors, who has the, I wouldn't say tradition, but the reputation in the industry that she just says whatever people want to hear to keep the share price up in what is seen to be pretty much a dying industry. So there's a lot of shake-ups going on. We've got Volkswagen as well. Their CEO, it's Oliver Bloom. He said we've only got 2 years left as an industry, as a Volkswagen group, to turn things around and start heading off in a new direction. The last person to try that was Herman Diess, who was CEO before him. When he tried to say that, he got sacked. So huge amount of turmoil at the moment, and nobody's really sure what's going on where. I think this year and early next year is going to be a big shakeout for a lot of these legacy auto. Some of them will be closing next year. There's just no future for them, and some of the CEOs have taken the wrong direction in the belief that, yeah, the market will come back to them, and it hasn't, and they've lost a lot of money in the meantime, and it's too far gone now to try and recover. So exciting time. So, well, thanks very much for watching the video. If you've got your comments of your own, leave them down below. Let me know what you think is happening. And if you have liked the video, please click the like button. Also subscribe so that we can notify you when we release future videos. I'm Dave.